What's up? It's Fist, bringing you the news like I do, bringing you Modern Warfare 3 news. And I know you've seen the last two videos. They were questionable. Of course they are. It's all speculation. Proactive. People are like,
oh, fisticuffs, why do you post stuff if you know it's not really confirmed?
Proactive. Look what that means, proactive. I mean, the information that I was given from a reputable site. They do these things so they can troll for information, so they could pull information out, so they could guide. It's kind of like a roundabout way of guiding the game as to how you want to see it play out at the end. Because you just can't sit there and say, your rhetoric, you can't just have rhetoric. I mean, you have to have a stance in the community. In order for your rhetoric to be heard, you need this type of platform. You need this social media. This is the type of things that are proactive for getting things done. So this is why people post stuff that's not really true. This is why people post videos that may be true, may not be true, but they're fishing. And this is a prime example of it. All the information we posted earlier was about Team Perks. And you see right here, there is no such thing as Team Perks, which that just basically, it's an if-then statement. If it's not this, then we know it's this. This is how we funnel everything down, and we get the information, and we reverse engineer what is the picture we're actually seeing. It gets bits and pieces. They give you, they feed you, and that's how this information is cool and leaked out at the same time. So here's what we do know. As you can see right here in front of me, it says there is no stopping power, one-man army, or commando, or nukes in the game. Beyond that, you have to wait and see. Details remain undisclosed. And then he says we're not announced whether dedicated servers are in there or not. So I've been following Robert Bowen. He's a pretty cool dude for a long time. I've been following him since Call of Duty 4 website. Before that was like one of the first people on their site. And the thing about it is that pretty much if he denies it, then it's not in the game. But if he doesn't deny it, you pretty much know that the information that was given out in these reputable sites, that it's pretty much solid information. We can assume that. So this is how we do this. This is proactive work. We put into this social situation so we can get stuff back out. So this is the thing. When you send out a ping and you get a ping back from sonar, we got a ping back from Robert Bowen. And here's what we know. If there's no stopping power, there's no Juggernaut. There's none of those two things. Now we're stuck with the situation as to the three tiers that we have. Slot 1, 2, and 3. Now what is going to be the new Ghost? Ghost is to stopping power as stopping power was to Modern Warfare 2, as Ghost was to Black Ops. Because there's no stopping power in slot number 2. So what is going to be the most powerful slot number 2 spot that's going to be taken over now in Modern Warfare 3? Deductive reasoning. Here, we know he didn't deny the assist perk, like with a point guard. Now, I had a discussion with somebody on Twitter. They're like, well, what's the problem with point guard? Well, there's some good and there's bad with it. Here's the problems with it. If you don't have stopping power, it takes more bullets to kill somebody. That means you're putting more bullets into somebody to die. So let's just say, for example, it takes 6 bullets to kill somebody. And we don't have dedicated servers. So you're probably going to even get more hit markers. So now, the bullet that kills somebody, they get the 1 hit, 1 kill to their streak reward. Then if you have a point guard on your streak list or your tier list, or if it's one of your perks, it's going to take you 2 shots to kill that person. So, or 2 shots to get 1 kill to your kill streak. So now when you shoot somebody and you have that perk, it's 2 shots. So you got 3 shots. It takes 6 shots to kill somebody. So you got 3 shots used. You got 3 shots left to go. So you can have 2, 4, Wait, 1, 2. You can have 3 people. Almost 4. 3.5 people build a streak off of one perk, and that's point guard. So that's the thing. I mean, you're gonna have tons of more streaks going on because people are gonna be running that. Because if it's in the number 2 slot, it's gonna be the most powerful perk to have. Because it's like basically, you're getting hit markers plus markers. Your streak's gonna be going off like that all the time. And there's no nuke. And the streaks that I've mentioned before, you notice that they're not that strong. There's no dogs, and I mean the streaks that we're talking about seem like they don't kill. These streaks don't stack your kills. At least we know there's a couple things going on there. We don't have to worry about one-man army. I mean, the only thing that we have to really think about is not commando, but noob tubes and knifing. What type of knifing is going to be in the game? What is the type of attachments? How do the attachments meet up with the perks? Really, they don't. They're not that significant as we saw in the past. So, but these are the things that you guys got to realize. When we put stuff out like this is just to get information back, and this is valuable information. No stopping power, and no one-man army, no commando, no nukes. So it's more based on your skill play. I mean, if all these things are not in the game, also included with the last video that I post up about the perks and streaks and whatnot. I mean, it's pretty much not going to be stackable either. You can't have point guard and then have a stackable streak. It's just not going to work. I mean, it'll be like destroy the whole situation. So it seems to me that they're leaning more towards, a run and gun game. I wouldn't say run and gun game, but a game where you have to get the kills. You have to go out and get the kills. So, I mean, you're going to have to camp harder, or you're going to have to, or there's going to be more rushers in this game. And, and him not denying or saying there is going to be dedicated servers, I mean, when I see him saying we have not announced whether dedicated servers are or are not, when somebody says that, it's pretty much saying that, most likely it's not going to be in there, because you don't want to deny it completely and say it's not, and get a shitstorm coming at you. But it's easier to say it if you were to deny something. It's to say it like this. So to me, it's more plausible that they're denying dedicated servers, or it could be literally he cannot acknowledge it because it's connected to something that's bigger, that is specifically for a surprise. That would be the only case in which you would get dedicated servers. But I'm guessing that with that statement that you're not going to get them. It's just to hold you off with a, yeah, maybe. So anyways, I hope that cleared up some stuff for you, and you appreciate it. Follow him on Twitter. There's his name, 402. Anyways, till next time.